Hello YouTube. I'm going to be reading A New Concept of the Universe, written by Walter Russell. All systems are expanding systems. Number 55. Just as a business or family or any organized group must first generate a nucleus for the expansion of an idea into a system, so does the universe generate a nucleus for extending its idea into systems. Naturally, the universe is expanding and extending its generated nuclear masses into systems, but it is forever contracting masses into nuclei in order to extend them into systems. Nature first generates matter by polarizing it into a spherical nuclear mass. She then radiates matter by depolarizing it into an expanding system. Every system, whether atomic, solar, or nebular, is expanding in relation to every other system in the universe, and it is also expanding as of itself. Number 56. Planets are born from rings thrown off from the equators of suns. Moons are born from rings thrown off from planets. Rings wind up into planets and moons. These contract as they wind until they become spheres. They then expand as they unwind into ovulating spheres. All suns and moons of stellar systems are created only by compressing electric waves. The theory of accumulation of dust clouds into matter is not true to natural law. There is no such dust in space, not even the weight of a milligram. Space is an equilibrium which is polarized into 4 octave waves of invisible matter. But octave waves of matter, even through invisible, are not dust. These space octaves will be referred to later. All planets and moons of their systems spiral further and further away from their primaries. They also spiral outward from their own axes of rotation, which shorten as their equators lengthen. They gradually swell up into many times their original size as they expand. When Jupiter was where Earth is, it was not more than twice the size of the Earth. It is now very many times larger. It has likewise expanded by throwing off rings, such as you see around Saturn. These have become moons. 4 of them are still on the plane of Jupiter's equator. It is even now preparing to throw off more rings, which are seen as belts circling its equator. Postulate. Number 57. Centripetal spiraling multiplies gravity to form the nuclei of boring systems. Centrifugal spiraling divide gravity to radiate nuclei into dissipating systems. Matter contracts into solids by squeezing space out of it. This draws its particles closer together and decreases its volume. Matter expands by swallowing space within it, thus thrusting each particle further apart. 58. The north-south poles control generation into form. The east-west poles control degeneration of form back to its source. When true spheres have been generated, the 4 poles unite as one and then reverse their direction. Prolation then ceases and ovulation begins. This universe of effect is dual. It is a divided universe in which each positive half of every effect is balanced by its negative opposite half. For each hot sun, there is an equal cold vacuity awaiting in space to bore another sun. Tides, when lowering, are simultaneously rising, and day cannot come without balancing night. Our senses can detect the expansion of measured masses into systems, for the fiery arms of expanding systems are visible in thousands of nebulae. Hot radiating masses are visible, but cold generating spirals which are creating hot bodies are not visible. The 2 black arms in every nebula are generating and contracting the hot radiating bodies which are its fiery arms. Postulate. Number 59. Whenever there is motion, there are 2 magnetic poles to control their contraction into matter, and another 2 to control their expansion into space. When matter swallows space, matter disappears. When space swallows matter, matter reappears.